today, just chilling out. We're gonna make some ramen, a few different types. We've got Sichuan inspired ramen, spicy sesame. We've got some lobster and rice cake. So let's check this out. I think the first one we're gonna do is the rice cake. Hey everybody, so now we have all three ramen right here, or rice cake and ramen really. I'm gonna try, I think, the rice cake first. It's gonna be the least flavorful, typically. So, right here. So, rice cakes I really like. The texture is like mochi. If you ever had mochi, it's like a savory mochi, basically. Rice cakes are typically served with like a red pepper sauce, got a little tomato in it usually, a little sweetness, very, very Korean. So let's see how this is. Broth looks a little liquidy, but usually it's a little thicker, kind of coats it. Let's see. Sounds okay. Okay. The texture is really good, not overly gummy. The broth is very spicy, like almost like sweet and spicy. It does have the typical sweetness that most of the time this has. Now, you're gonna be like, how does this fill you up? Well, once you eat this, you'll understand how this fills you up. It doesn't seem like a lot, but you have this and a little something else, you're definitely going to be full because this is going to expand in your stomach quite a bit. So let's see here. One more bite. I really like the contrast in broth. It is spicy, so if you don't like spicy, it may not be for you. The balance of the sweet and spicy is very nice though. Next I'm going to go with the lobster sriracha. Now, this is what I call a wet ramen, so it has broth and noodles. Our next one is a dry ramen. Let's try the broth first. Smell is very, very intense seafood, so let's see how this is. Okay. A little spice, garlic, ginger. Seafood is very prominent. Actually, pretty good. Sriracha, definitely sriracha spice, not too hot. Like I would say the rice cakes are actually a little hotter than this was. Let's get some of these noodles here. You can see like little pieces of the cuttlefish or the squid in here as well. That is actually pretty good. Oh, look, a little radish. Radish. It's pretty cool. Actually, no, that's not a radish. It's a mini fish cake. It's a very, very tiny fish cake. You can tell by the pink ring around it. Typically, I have like a pink ring or orange sometimes. Actually, pretty good. I like this. Now, mind you, is any of this really good for you? No. It's formulated and made so you have a quick bite to eat. if you don't have the resources to actually cook or go get a meal. Don't eat this every day, obviously. Sodium amounts, we know, very high. Try to limit it when you can. But I've got to say, compared to traditional ramen that most people would know, these Asian brands have a lot more flavor than your typical American ramen. Asian culture tends to like really, really strong, fragrant flavors, really intense, and they appreciate those flavors. So if you don't like that, you may not like some of these, but these are pretty much like your run-of-the-mill, like general ones. They're not anything kind of extravagant. Let's try this dry ramen. So dry ramen would be like, you cook the noodles, then you have to drain the liquid, and you end up with these lovely coated noodles. Now these are a spicy Szechuan, so I expected, you know, Szechuan peppercorn, numbness, spiciness, maybe a tinge of sweetness, scallions, a lot of onion flavor. Let's see. So smells really good. Very, very fragrant of ginger right now. Screw it, I'm just gonna eat this whole big thing. Actually, not bad. Of course, you know, it's ramen, but what it says it was, sesame flavor is there. The pink peppercorns or Szechuan peppercorns, they're there. It's actually pretty good. I would say if you had this and you didn't know it was ramen, you would think it was just like a marinated sesame noodle that was a little warm, with a little like heavy pepper flavor. Not bad. Even with the dried scallions and stuff like that, it's actually pretty decent. One more bite here. So overall, these were all actually pretty decent, pretty good. The broth in this I love the most. I love contrast in flavor and textures, especially when it's sweet, salty, sour, bitter, all those things at once. It's really what people should embrace more, I think, in our cuisine going forward, especially in America. But thank you for watching.